just got the first set of stain on with my buddy on Facebook, who will remain anonymous, but he knows who he is. Recommended the linseed oil and mineral spirits 50-50. It turned out pretty good. Clearly on the right speaker you can see that that's not one giant sheet of veneer there, or I guess it could be, but you can see it's almost, well, it's not almost, it's 3 thinner sheets of veneer, I guess, placed together. You always think when you get something like this that it's one giant piece of wood, but, or at least a veneer, but you can see the 3 strips there, but they do look good after the first coat. And there's the other one there. There are some scratches in this speaker, more so than the other one. I don't know if you can see those. Yeah, you can see them pretty good there. I didn't want to really sand any deeper, but trust me when I say that I got down on these pretty good with 80, and I already know that the veneer on these are thin. There's another scratch there. I think there's another one on the side here. Right there. That almost looks like it could be like a crack in a real piece of oak, but nonetheless. I didn't want to go crazy on it because I believe on the bottom of this one, I don't know if it's that corner. No, it's not that corner. It's actually, I think, on the bottom on one of these. Oh no, there it is. You can see the bottom of this one here from its years of abuse being probably shoved around the floors. There is no veneer on that corner there, as well as a couple little clips missing there, so they won't get crazy. One thing that you'll notice probably is there's a faint hint of a ring here. I was also too scared to go incredibly deep with the sander. It did look way worse than that. I mean, right there, that I mean, you know, when I get up close and you can kind of see it, trust me when I say I wish I'd have took some video or some pictures beforehand up close. It was another ring as well on the top of the other one, but it was rather hideous. So the fact that it's that kind of difficult to see unless you really kind of zoom in with the right light, you know, from where I'm actually standing looking back, it's very faint. I can live with that. These were not well taken care of speakers, so I kind of felt like I didn't have much to lose when I started on these. So it was one of those things where anything's better than what they were, and also gives me the freedom of not having to worry so much about making a mistake, because I can always go back. But here's my test speaker here. This one here got one solid coat of pure mineral oil, because this was my first test run, and it was recommended to me to use pure oil, and the only thing I could find at the Home Depot was butcher block oil, and it was pure 100% oil, but it was mineral oil. But it actually did bring the color out very nice. It almost brought a reddish hue out to this particular speaker. I almost feel like I could put like some clear on that, like some satin, and that would actually look pretty good. But I'm just going to leave this one alone for now, because this one has a spare woofer and super tweeter and the trim pots there. This one was an orphan I bought about 6 months ago for a whopping 20 bucks, and it's really come in handy, because one of these speakers here, don't know which one because I got them covered up here, but one of them had a aftermarket tweeter here, which looks like it's actually a nice, that's a Dayton, but it's very heavy for what it is. But that was in there, and then this was a mid-range that they had in there, which obviously didn't come with the speaker. And when I first cut these on, it was causing that little Pioneer up there, the little Pioneer Elite, to start going in and out of protection, and I immediately thought, well, must be one of these culprits here, and come to find that it wasn't. That it was actually the whatever this thing is called, the speaker terminals, but it's I don't know exactly what the official term is, but you can see all the capacitors and everything on here. And right smack in the middle, you can see some paper kind of exploded right below that, whatever this guy is here. But this guy right here is just like went kaplooey. So luckily for this guy, it was in good shape. Swapped it out in just a couple minutes and we were off to the races. So really the last step is getting these guys refinished and we will be in business. So thanks again to everybody. Overwhelming amount of support on Facebook on this, and so far so good. First coat. I'll be out here again tomorrow same time, put another one on possibly, and we'll see how it looks after that before we get into putting the final touches on it. So thanks again.